My name is Cliff Wade. I worked for Nova Launcher for about 7 years, and then Nova was acquired by Branch Metrics, and I was employed with them up until August 7th of 2024. And that's when we got the bad news that about 120 of us were laid off. So I was quickly put into the job hunting market. I really didn't think it was going to be anywhere near as bad as what it ended up being. The job hunting market is atrocious. I've had a resume for probably 2 decades or more, something that I've saved online in Google Drive. After looking at a friend's resume, made my own, just the basic little bit about yourself and your skills. I listed a few jobs and then I had references. I could go in there and update my job histories, and I thought I was good to go. And then just jumped on LinkedIn and just started uploading it to these easy apply job postings. I really thought, wow,
Mhm.
easy apply, got to be pretty easy to get a job, right? And I mean, I was getting nothing. I mean, it had been
Mhm.
a week and a half, and I was getting nothing.
Mhm. Mhm.
And I was dumbfounded. Like I didn't know, like, what am I doing wrong?
Mhm.
Where am I going wrong in my resume? I just did some quick research
Mhm.
and quickly learned that, hey, you need to make your resume look better. You need to have some color, get some lines, separating stuff. So that was my next goal. So I updated my resume, kept it all the same as far as content, just made it look nicer.
Mhm.
Kept on applying, still the same thing. Wasn't getting anything. And again, what little did I know was I was focused totally on the wrong thing. But I quickly started seeing a term called ATS.
Mhm.
And I don't understand, like, what's ATS? And we're slowly starting to come to the realization that ATS is basically a way that these companies look for certain words within your resume to decide what happens to your resume. Does it just go in the trash bin? Or does it go in this next pile of, hey, this resume right here, this is one that we need to look at?
Mhm.
Okay, I know about ATS, cool, but like, what do I do? How do I get past it? And there's really no good information. The internet is full of both good and bad information. And it goes back to my resume template. I was being told, oh, do it this way, do it this way. No, make it look blue, make it look green. And I was quickly finding out that that's not the answer. And most of these people don't know the answer. So I have a little section on my resume at this point. It's literally labeled skills. I'm just throwing these keywords in there because that's what I see on the job posting. And I think I'm good to go at this point. Well, now I'm at like a 15 out of 100, which is nowhere near where someone needs to be to impress these teams. I quickly learned that I need to do this for every single job posting. My resume has to be exactly what these people are wanting. I need something where I'm not spending an hour redoing my entire resume for every job listing that I'm applying for.
I'm assuming this was around the time frame when you got to know about Apply through our common friend.
So jumping in and quickly realizing, hey, I can post a job listing URL from like Greenhouse or something like that right into Apply and it spit back a resume. Oh my God. I was so mind blowing. I was like, where was this 3 weeks ago? Like, why did I not know about this, 3 weeks ago? The first time I did it, I'm not gonna lie, I felt relief. My resume probably at that time was probably around a 30 or a 40s, but I was getting somewhere. I got something back that was telling me, okay, you're on the right track. Let's make a few changes. You really have to have a list of keywords that this ATS system is looking for. So it's not just Oh, Slack, Notion, Jira? No, there's like 20 to 25 that you need to have in there. And again, this is where Apply comes in because Apply knows this to take something as simple as a URL, we click a button or two, and then your software kicks it back to us and say, here's the list of 20 words that you probably should be using on your resume to beat the ATS system. Okay, so let's grab a real URL of something that we want to apply for and let's try this. My resume comes back and I'm looking at this resume that Apply has given me, and I'm looking at this 20-year-old resume that I thought was the answer to everything. Quickly, things started clicking. You just have to make yourself be the best form of yourself that you can possibly be, but you don't know what. And that's where Apply comes in. Now I've been applying for about a week using Apply, and I'm starting to get emails back saying we've looked at your resume and we'd like to schedule a first round interview. And I'm like, what? Like what, what's going on here? Like, is this real? And, certainly is real because your system, Apply, magically knew what I needed. I went through one stretch of 2 weeks where I think I interviewed like nine or 10 times. But kind of fast forward, I interviewed for this company and I quickly got moved on to the second round. Then I went through the second round and I got to the third round and I guess I impressed them enough. So they gave me a job offer that I never would have gotten here had it not have been for Apply.
If you had to pick, what's the most valuable feature in Apply? Which one would you pick?
Ease of use. It's simple, man. So that when I can take a URL and click create resume, and I get this whole resume of skills about me that I need to present to someone, like it doesn't get any easier, man. That's mind blowing.
Describe Apply to someone who doesn't know.
I would describe Apply as software that helps you beat the ATS system to get your resume into the hands of a real person that can make an actual judgment. It's a lifesaver, and it's something that will 100% help you get to the next steps in your job hunting. I personally feel, looking back again, if you don't have Apply, you're not going to get anywhere, not in this market.